You know what? Good for y'all. Good for you people. As in, I applaud you. Let's just move on to our next story. We're talking about Willis Raburu. Now, I think we were put on this planet to just find or find the best versions of ourselves and work on ourselves until we're happy. And yeah, that's just life, you know. If you have something you're not happy about, if something is giving you an issue, if you don't like how you look, if you don't like this and this, you change it, okay? You just don't sit around and complain. And Willis Raburu has actually been on this journey for a hot minute, you know. It started with him, you know, going to the gym, and after a while he realized all this weight that he was losing, it was actually coming back, or it was not being lost as quickly as it should be. And you know, there's also the health aspects about weighing a certain size, and also his, you know, confidence and how he felt about himself. He just wanted to improve on himself, so he decided to do the gastric bypass surgery, and he's now being very open and candid about it. Basically, they divide your stomach into the upper stomach and the lower stomach, and then they kind of shorten, you know, your intestines or something, so
Yeah,
that there's less distance for the
your
food to
large
pass,
intestines,
so
yeah.
that your calories are not, you know, absorbed as quickly as they should in a normal body. So anyway, he had the surgery, and congratulations, Willis, because he looks wonderful. He looks so good. And I'm so happy how he's been very candid and very open about the whole thing, from showing us them going to the gym with his fiance, to the workouts, to the everything. He has put in the work, and now he looks good. As in Bazoo, as in Big Man Bazoo. He looks very zazzy-ish, and we're happy for it.
Hey.
Thank you for sharing this, because he didn't have to. He really did not have to, but he did, and we are grateful. Thank you for inspiring people who want to start.
Yeah, I feel like it's important for people to understand what these things usually are. Because you hear people saying, oh, I got a BBL, or I'm going to get a BBL, or I'm getting liposuction, or I'm getting all of these things. But you have no clear idea of what exactly that is. If you think about the fact that someone is actually inside, like there is actual surgery involved, or there's actual doctors involved, and you can't just go to a random quack and tell them, by the way, I want you to do liposuction on my body. You need to start to understand that these are actual medical procedures which cannot be administered by literally anyone. There are people who've gone to school for these specific things. What if they cut your intestines and then they end up cutting something else, snipping your lung or snipping your spleen or something? Like, these things need to be done. And by the way, with gastric bypass, they don't really fully cut you open. They use those what do you call them, optical cables, to go like into your body and to show what parts need to be. So you have to be very careful about where you're going with all of these things. Just be careful not to fall into the hype of like, yeah, it's gastric bypass. And also recovery, like recovery for things like a BBL. Have you've been seeing the videos trending of people literally bloodied, not being able to sit on their behinds on the travel back? Like the videos and the pictures where guys are coming from Brazil, and all the women are pretty much like hugging their seats from the like literally hugging their seats, because they cannot actually sit on the flight back. Their bodies are in too much of a delicate state, and there's a lot of chop. It is surgery at the end of the day. So these clear pictures of what exactly is happening are better guides to help you understand what you're putting yourself into, or what you're, applying yourself onto, or what you're trying to get into, so that, yeah, you don't start saying siku anajua mtu anafanyangwa hivyo. So I love that his journey is very beautiful. Congratulations to you again. He really does look like a zaddy, baby. You're not lying.
It's true.
You are not lying.
It's
He
true.
doesn't even look like the same person.
Nope.